What's up, everybody? MopHead here, and welcome to week 3 of Custard Month. Uh, week 3 of Custard Month. It's been going great so far. I'm really excited. Still a couple weeks left to go, and let's get right to it. So the first recipe we have up is 4 Banger Custard by Abtomat 5150. I actually reviewed his 3 Banger Custard not too long ago. I don't think, probably maybe a couple months ago. And it was pretty good for like just a three ingredient custard. Man, it was pretty good. So this is 4 Banger Custard. It's basically the same thing except he added vanilla swirl to this one. So the recipe reads 5% Capella buttercream, 4% Capella vanilla bean ice cream, 5% Capella vanilla custard V1, and 4% vanilla swirl TFA. Yeah, it's still not bad. I think I actually like the 3 Banger Custard better. But the addition of the vanilla swirl, it kind of adds a little too much vanilla, and then it takes away from the custard a little too much. You know, it just kind of dilutes that custard like just a little too much to the point where it kind of just becomes more. Man, of course my heater would come on. Sorry. It kind of just like create me. See, now I can think about the heater. See, I get distracted way too easily, if you can't tell. So it kind of takes away from the custard too much, and it becomes more just like a cream than a custard. You lose a little bit of that richness and kind of a little bit of the butteriness and the egginess, you know, the kind of the things that kind of like the kind of staples that make a custard. But it's still not bad. Like I said, the vanilla adding like that's another. I mean, there's 3 different things of vanilla kind of going on, and so there's a little too much vanilla. So I'll probably just give this like a 3 out of 5. So honestly, if you were gonna mix one of his custards, I don't want to try and say the name again, but if you want to try and mix one of his custards, I'd probably go with the 3 Banger Custard. You know, it's less flavors too, and I just think it's a little bit better. All right, this next one, I'm really conflicted on what I want to really say about this recipe. I don't want to make too many assumptions on it. This is General Custard Secret Sauce by Bearcat. So it says it's adapted from a recipe, and if we click on the adapted from a recipe, Grant's Vanilla Custard My Way by Ole Fredrickson comes up, and those 2 recipes, they use some of the same ingredients, but they're really not, like the percentages and stuff are pretty different. But then a lot of the percentages are kind of exactly the same as Kreed's custard. It's really similar to Kreed's custard. It's got like, doesn't have ethyl maltol, and it has like a couple. I mean, it's a little different, but it's pretty close. So anyway, so General Custard Secret Sauce by Bearcat. It reads 4.5% Capella French Vanilla, 1% TFA Marshmallow, 4.5% Capella New York Cheesecake, 1% Capella Vanilla Bean Ice Cream, and 6% Capella Vanilla Custard V1. So it's really good. Yeah, it's a really good custard. I don't want to talk too much on it. Like I said, I don't want to make too many assumptions about it. All I'm going to say is to everybody out there, be very clear in your notes who you adapt recipes from, who you get. I mean, even if you get inspiration, I mean, I recommend if you get inspiration from another recipe, maybe like just mention the mixer's name or something. But it's just kind of a touchy area, you know. And like I said, I don't want to make assumptions because maybe it could just be coincidence, but it's very similar to Kreed's custard. So, yeah, don't take it as my word. I'm just saying that just from my observation, because I happened to put them both in the same week, and that's just kind of how it came out. So I'm really not going to go too much into this recipe because I just don't know the background on it, and yeah, I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole really at the moment. So, all right, so we're going to kind of just move on from that one. Yeah, okay. So our recipe of the week. Yeah, this is going to be a nice and short video then because of that. Our recipe of the week is Kreed's custard. And if you could not believe it, this is the first time I ever mixed Kreed's custard. I somehow did not have Capella French vanilla for a long time. For way too long. And it's a great vanilla too. And I really wish I would have found it earlier. But anyways, I finally got it a few months ago. And yeah. And I know Kreed's custard is a notorious steeper. I made this, I don't know how you can really read that, but it's, I made this December 23rd, and today's 4/20. Happy holidays, everybody. Alright. Woo, 4/20 episode. Alright. Sorry. So yeah, so Kreed's custard. Yeah. Nice long steep. The recipe reads 1% TFA ethyl maltol, aka cotton candy, 4.5% Capella French vanilla, 4.5% Capella New York cheesecake, and 6% Capella vanilla custard V1. Man. It is excellent. It is fucking excellent. Great job. Did I just say? Great job, Kreed. Great job, man. This is absolutely excellent. Yeah, a lot of body. It stays true to a custard. It's got, the egginess and the butteriness and everything without being over, like, too much. It's got a nice, decent amount of vanilla, but not overpowering. It's just very well balanced. It's nice and rich. It's smooth. Man, there's just nothing to really hate about it. It's just delicious. Yeah, so if you notice the recipes this week compare. Last week we kind of had an issue with people using vanilla custard way too high, 10, 12%. Yeah, no, don't need to do that. So all the ones this week, yeah, they're all a lot 5 and 6%. That's a good range. Like if you're going for a straight, custard recipe and you want your custard, you just want to use that Capella vanilla custard to really like set kind of the foundation of your custard. Yeah, that 5-6%. I mean, you can even 4% if you're gonna kind of add on some other things. That's all you need. You don't need to go 10% vanilla custard ever. It just gives you more room to like kind of mold, a fuller custard. Because this one, it doesn't taste just like a straight Capella vanilla custard. That Capella New York cheesecake just adds a really nice body to it. Kind of gives a little bit of the same effects. Like, I think it was like 2 weeks ago when we were looking at custards that had like a little bit of graham cracker in it, and I said, that was really nice. It really just kind of helps build up that custard. The Capella New York cheesecake kind of works the same way here. Kind of without giving you quite as much of like the graham cracker, the flavors from the graham cracker. And then yeah, that Capella French vanilla, because the Capella French vanilla is almost like a vanilla cream kind of. It's got like kind of a creaminess to it, so it kind of still adds to that creaminess. It boosts up the vanilla just a little bit. Yeah, it's just excellent. It's just really well done. It's a classic. It's hyped up for a reason. Uses nice common ingredient, common flavors that, definitely everybody should own. It's one you should definitely mix up. It is a notorious steeper. I mean, you're looking, a month probably isn't even going to be enough. Actually, I think I tried it at a month, and yeah, it really needs, like, I would say at least like 2 months to really, really, really shine, to like really get everything you can get out of it. But it's worth it. Mix up a big bottle of Kreed's custard, put it up on a shelf, lock it away, somewhere where you won't even think about it for a while. And then one day you'll stumble back upon it, and you'll be like, oh man, put it in your dripper and just be amazed. So yeah, so I got to give it a 4.5 out of 5. It's just delicious. It's simple. It's not too much, not too many flavors, nothing. Just easy to mix. Comes out great. Just takes a long time to steep. But definitely, I definitely have to say it's probably so far the smoothest custard I've baked out of all of them so far, and going into week 3. So good job, Kreed's Custard. The whole VHM crew, man. If you guys aren't following VHM, you need to be, because they have some awesome mixers in that crew, and they kill it. So follow them on ELR. The link will be down in the description for Kreed's Custard. Just go there, click on VHM, hit the start following, and yeah, man, him and Ella and just all the guys over there, all the guys and gals over there, they're killer mixers. So that's it. So week 3 is done. We have 2 more weeks to go. Next week we're looking at some fruity custards. Yeah, some fruity custards. I think we've only had 1 so far, but all 3 of the ones next week are going to have fruits in them. And till next time, eat, sleep, mix, repeat. Be good to each other. Talk to you later. Bye.